Hi everyone, it's JoJo. Today I thought that I would bring these on here. These are my little kitty cat bookmarks, and I thought that I would show you how to make one. I am a Temu influencer and affiliate, and there's a link below so you can go download. And if you're brand new to Temu, you'll get some extra discounts. And if you want to be an influencer too, click the influencer part of the link and it'll take you to Temu, so that way you can check that out. These are little bookmarks, so get my book out here. And all I would do is put this on the corner, so it would bookmark my page. I can put it on I like the bottom corner because then they're upright. But you could also put it on the top corner. You could take several pages and put in the corner and put it on the front of your book if you'd like to do it that way. So yeah, I thought I would just come along and show you how to start these. So I'm going to start with this little brown one. There is a piece of plastic. I'm going to use my little knife pen that I got from Temu. But if I take and I pull it up, there is a piece of plastic over this. And I need to pull this plastic off. Yeah, look at me. Use this to get me started again. And it has been sewn on here, but if you just pull, it'll come off. Go back with my tweezers. I want to try to get all that plastic up without cutting it or destroying it. There we go. So yeah, it's not really that hard. It's just little bit tedious maybe. So if you're not going to do this whole cat in one setting, you would save your plastic, but you definitely need to mark which was top and bottom. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure which was my top and bottom. I'm thinking that I've got it held right because of the cut here, but I would just take a piece of washi tape when I take it off and put on the top of this piece of plastic, just so I know this is top and this is bottom, if I was going to re-put it on there. But since we're not today, we'll just kind of go with this. So I'm going to bring it down and pick out a number, and the biggest number that catches my eye is that 8. So I'm going to grab 8s, my little container that I've labeled, and I'm going to pour those over here in my little tray. Don't have to put all of them, just some of them. I always screw the lid back on these so I don't dump them. But as you know, you shake the tray. I'll turn it around so I can shake it a little bit more. These are not laying out like they normally do, but that's okay. I think it's because of their gems. So me, I'm right-handed. See if I can put this on here. I'm right-handed, so I don't want to stick my hand on here. This is very sticky. and I don't want to get my hand on it. So if I work over this way, then my hand is going to touch something, most likely. So I'm just going to start on this side and start laying my 8s. They're little circles. Camera's not wanting to focus. There's too much. There's a little circle for each of these that these fit right into. And I'm just straightening that one up just a little bit. Sometimes I'm too finicky with these, but they don't take long at all to do. Now the bigger paintings do. Those take a little while. But I've noticed that these small projects, they're pretty quick. And I really enjoy them. These here would make cute little Christmas gifts, or birthday, birthday gift, or just because gift. I plan on doing a junk journal and using them in one of my journals. And like I told you in a previous video, I'm sometimes all over the place. Pick that one up upside down. So there's no rhyme or reason to a lot of times how I put my little diamonds on. Or where I go. Because sometimes I'll go finish up there, and other times I'll come like down here to the bottom. And I'll block this one out, because those two are a different number. Oh, I already have one on there. No wonder it won't pick up. Being silly. If you've never tried diamond painting, I highly recommend it. Especially if you are stressed out. It's really relaxing, and it's a lot of fun. I could almost say that diamond painting has saved my life. It has changed my life. How's that? I absolutely love doing these, and I love the outcome. Oops, gotta have one on there. Now the back side of these is fuzzy. Not fuzzy, but it's fabric. It's like a suede kind of fabric. I had to think for a minute. I wanted to say velvety, but it's not really velvety. It's more of a suede. And so is the top. It's faux leather, so that's what the top is. Oops. Right now, my pen is giving me a little bit of a fit, not wanting to pick up. So I'll just grab my wax, pull up the top cover on it, and I will just push that in there, and I pull it towards me so that way I can make sure that I get it, you know, on the end. If I just poke it down in there, sometimes it doesn't stick to it. And I actually, in the other room, I have a little tiny, like little bowl that I've been putting my wax in. So that way I can seal it, and I use the plastic part of it to push down on. Because you always have to push down on it. Or I do anyway. I say there's no rules in diamond painting except your basic principles and doing things the way that you want to. Okay, I got a little bit too much wax. See that? Little bit left over, so I'll lay that over there, and I'll probably have to go pick it up in a few. Sometimes my, oops, I'm off camera, sorry. I'm so used to working right up next to myself. Get sidetracked easy. But no, when I'm doing these and I'm not doing a video, I get so lost in them that I'm amazed at how quick. I did a, was it a 40 by 70 centimeter, which is quite big. And I got that done in like about 24 hours. Now, I did not sit and work on that 24 hours straight. I got up, I moved around. I just kind of kept track of my time that I work on it. So when I get started, I'll write down what time it is. And then I don't take off for my breaks. I just get up, you know, stretch my legs, go to the bathroom. But if I'm going to quit and I'm going to leave, then I write my time down so that way I kind of know. Like keeping a time card. I have actually started a logbook on my diamond paintings. And in it, I have all my paintings that I have to do. I have a picture of them. I will be posting an after picture in my little, I call it a journal, but my logbook. And I keep track of my progress and what I have and what I don't have. It's just for me, my own personal use. But I like to just keep track and know how long each thing takes. Now I've gotten quite a ways here, but I like to sometimes turn this. And whenever I turn it, I can start working here on this side. Just so I don't get my hands stuck in nothing. Flip that down. Okay, you see that doesn't want to flip down with my pen? So I can come over here and grab it with my tweezers, and I'll just throw it back in the little, I call it a boat, but it's a tray. Make sure, because see how that wax, I don't know if you can see it. Oops. See if I can get this to focus. Can you see how there's just a little bit of wax on there? That drives me crazy. So I just pull it off and put it back over with the wax thing. I don't know why I'm having trouble picking these up. Because I just got rid of the wax, right? But I don't like the leftover wax coming off on my diamonds or my drills. I'm starting to learn the diamond painting lingo, the words. It'd sometimes help if I picked one up, wouldn't it? These are so cute, and this is going to be so pretty when it's finished. These little drills, the rhinestones, have so much shine and shimmer. And even the regular drills are shiny and pretty. I'm almost finished with the 8s. Now on this, I don't use the multiplacer at all because of the shape. Now I probably could, but I feel like I'd have to push a lot in order to get them to line up. Okay. These are just too cute. So comment below and let me know what you're working on. And let me know if you like these videos so that way I know to continue them or not. I have really, really enjoyed doing the diamond painting. I never thought I would because I'm normally one that likes pretty quick crafts. And when I say pretty quick, you know, when you're working on, I'm used to working on like junk journals. And the journals are not always quick, but you're always making something different for them. So it breaks the monotony of things. I was just straightening the wax up on my pen. Almost done with these 8s. Now, when I'm doing a bigger painting, I do not always do one number at a time. The reason I'm doing it on these cats is so I don't have to keep dumping trays out here. Get mixed up. I'm in a small area, so I'd probably dump something. Here we go. Sorry, I get into it and then I shut up and I don't talk. I'm so sorry for that. I'm used to sitting in my living room and watching TV while I diamond paint. I like to watch different, I guess they're called podcasts or little videos. Not all crafting videos. I'm not big on the news unless it's something that I feel I need to watch. So I don't watch a lot of news, but I do like to watch some of the things that's happening, though. There we go. There's all the 8s finished. So at this point, what I'll do is push that out of my way, grab my little tray, and sometimes if I don't think I'm going to make it in there, I will pour it in this little tray right here, and then get it in there so that way I don't lose any. I have this color that I'm going to use on some of my other, I'll need for some of my others. So then I take my little rolly wheel, and I will just kind of go over. And when I did, I flipped one right here that looks to be an extra. So I will, there looks to be something right here. Sometimes they fall off of your pen. So when you do this, you can see or hear them moving. There, now we have them all down. So get my little box of 8 back out. And I don't want to pour it over that, because if they stick on there, of course I'll be able to move them with my tweezers, but it is a pain in the neck to try to move them. So, guess my next color should be 1. So here's my number 1. I'm going to dump it, see if this tray will do me any better than the little green ones for these. And I'm going to just, here's my container. When I get finished, instead of putting it back here in my one spot, because I put these 1, 2, 3, 4 on, I go up with them. You don't have to. You can put them any order you want to, but I'll take my 1 out. Since it's in my, here in my tray, I will just set this on top. So that way, if I forget where I'm at, if I have a phone call or, have to go to the other room for anything, then I can come back in here and I know exactly what I'm working on. So I'm going to start right here. Now I can touch this a little bit. I have another one. Just spelled it right here. Right there it is. So I'm just going to lay that aside. I'll put it in my number 8 tray here in just a little bit. It must have fell off my pen. Sometimes they do that. Or sometimes I'll try to put one on and think I don't have it because I dropped it. So there is that ear. And I'm just going to flip this around and work on this ear. Now you can work or start or do, these however you want to do them. This is just the way I'm doing this one. Then I'm going to take my little roller. And I have this tool as well. And I got it really cheap. Now I can go down through here and divide these rows up, but this is a cat and they're going curved and rounded. So if I try to do this, I'm really going to screw things up. So I use that one just on my big square or rectangle canvases. So while this is here, I am going to put this one right here, and I'm going to slide it aside while I'm thinking about it. So this is just how I work. I'm going to dump the number 8 back in the container so I don't lose it. And this number here that I need to work with is number 11. So I have my 1 put aside because I have a lot of 1s down in here. But I'm going to pour this 11 in here. And I'm going to lay that one on top of my little tray. And I'm going to come in and I'm going to put my 11s where they go. I normally don't have out very many colors. Normally it's one color at a time. But for something like this, I will do 2 colors. I have a setup in my other room. It's my living room. I have a craft spot out there. Did I say a spot? I have almost the whole room, but it's not very big, so yeah, I need to try to get everything back in here. Easier said than done. But I have a tray system out there, and I have all of my colors in little boats. Some of them are like this little green boat, and some of them are huge boats. Just depends on how much of the color that I got, how much I'm going to need for how big of a boat that I decided to use for it. So that looks like all of 11. Oops. Got my little roller, and then I'm going to push it aside, put my 11s back up. And I think what I'm going to do here is I think I'm going to get out my number 4s. And I think I'm going to, these are they're very pretty, but they're clear. So some of them are hard for me to tell if they're right side up or upside down when I pick them up. And there's a red one in there. I'll pull that out, put that aside. And I have, it looks like, one more 4. Yeah, got the little nose. And let's see, so 5. Let's do number 5. Or no, you know what? I think I'm going to go with 3 first. I don't know. I may be shooting myself in the foot. And yeah, I screw those lids back on because you don't know how many times that I will knock one over. Okay. Get these little threes finished. These are cute. Oops. If I pick it up, right? Now, I normally have better luck getting these to slide around, but because I'm on camera, I'm sabotaged about every time I make a video. I don't think my camera likes me. This is turning out really cute. I really like these. I figured they'd be cute, but the picture just doesn't do them justice. And once these are finished, because they are a bookmark, and books are easy, they're paper, so they're easy to wear out and tear up. I'd rather use a bookmark as to dog ear my book. I hate dog ears on my books. So with these little diamonds on here, you would think that they would either come off or cause problems with the page of the book. Now, I'm not going to say that the page won't be indented with the diamonds, but I'm also going to say that the diamonds are not going to just fall off if you glaze it. Well, I keep doing that upside down. I was told, oh my gosh, that has to be so boring. You're picking one little gem up at a time and you're putting it on a number. However, it does look boring because that's why I never tried it before. But it's really not. I don't know how to explain it except to tell you to go try it out. Get one painting, and if you don't like it, just get something cheap. Now, if you're going to get something small, if it's like this, these are spot on. These are great, the way they're set up, but some small pictures, especially if they have words, do not turn out the way that you expect them to. Just saying. I've had two that were very detailed pictures that were like 20 centimeters by 20 centimeters. That is really small, especially for all the detail that the photo had. It was crazy. That one had landed wrong side up. There we go. Does anybody else here do any diamond painting? If you do, where's your favorite place to buy them? Sorry about that. The only place that I have bought any is on Temu and a couple on Amazon. And I really like the quality of the ones that I have received from Temu. And these are so cute. They really are. And they have a good feel about them. And they're very reasonably priced. And when I order from Temu, it only takes normally 7 to 10 days for me to get my stuff. And once I put my order in, Temu will tell me right off the bat. It'll give me a time period within, like, it might say, for instance, just a example, not a real quote, but it might say, if I ordered today, it might tell me that it'll be here between the 18th and the 20th. And then I could get it sooner, a lot sooner. Or there's been twice that my item has been a day late. So on the 20th, I don't get it. Then 21st to 22nd, somewhere in there, Temu will actually send me $5. So I'm going to go ahead and do 7. But their customer service is spot on. I love their customer service. I've only had to use it one time. But my son has had to use it, and a couple other people, just for something minor, not anything extravagant. Sometimes they just needed a question answered, because they weren't sure how things worked. And this was in the beginning. But the customer service was right on it. And being in the influencer program that I'm in, I didn't understand things at first. It was a little complicated for me on the way that they do the seedling balance. So I reached out and sent them an email, and they actually sent me detailed information on what I should do, and I thought that was awesome. So now I'm knowing a little bit better what to do. I'm not perfect. I still have trouble, but I am slowly getting there. And that's what we have to do, is just take things one day at a time, one step at a time, till we get there. And we may even take 10 steps backwards, or more. But we just keep getting back up and pushing forward. I love my tweezers. I love them. It's the only ones I have. I'd like to have some, like with I call it a needle nose point. But I'm not complaining. I received these years ago, and I absolutely love them. We are almost done with our little kitty cat. These would be fun to do, while watching TV. Now, whenever I watch something on TV, I try not to watch anything that's going to need my absolute solitary attention, and definitely nothing that I'm trying to read at the same time. If I want to watch something like that, then I don't diamond paint. Not that I'm sure it could be done, somebody out there has done it, but I like just having my little free atmosphere and stress-free, worry-free, something I don't get very often. And you know, when you're a mom of boys, you absolutely don't get nothing stress-free. I talk about my boys a lot. They're something else. Yeah, they're 38 and 33. But they're still my babies. They'll always be, especially when they get hurt. That's all I can see is the baby side of them. They're rotten. They are spoiled rotten. I'm just glad I have a good relationship with both of them. I always wanted a girl, but I never could have one. Just rotten, rotten, rotten boys. Even my bonus kids, other than my daughter-in-law, I do have a daughter. And she is awesome. I wouldn't trade her for the world. She's so good to my son. And he's good to her too. He's got her just as spoiled as she does him. And I think that's awesome. They've only been married 13 years now. I think I've told you all this before. They got married inside a Walmart. Of all places. But, yeah. And they are the parents of 3 dogs. Yep, 3. 2 girls and a boy. All the dogs are like rescue dogs. So they're pretty awesome though. Yeah, I'm going to have to use my wax again. I was hoping to finish this before I did, but it's not going to let me. Well, there we go. Countdown's on. Almost there. There we go. So again, I'm going to push it out of my way for a second. I'm going to open this up. Put all these back. So we have our beautiful little bookmark here. And I'm going to take my roller again. And I'm going to just roll over the whole thing. And I'm going to turn this. This helps make sure these stay down too, because I'm going to transport it out to my living room, and I am going to seal it with some diamond painting sealer. And there we have our cat bookmark. And that's what it looks like in our book. Isn't that cute? Then you've got your page and you can go back to it. So yeah, these are adorable. I absolutely love them. So if you like this video, please click like and subscribe, and check out Temu. See what you can find. And thank you so much, all of you, for watching. Y'all have a great day. And please remember to be kind to one another. Bye-bye.